Hi, you're watching Teens Want to Know. Today, we're going to be interviewing 15-year-old actress Isabella Palmieri from Disney's Good Luck Charlie and Jessie. Hi!
Hey!
So why don't you tell us how you got started in show business?
Well, I started out probably about 7 or 8 years ago, and it was kind of a suggestion from a friend. And once I got to New York to start, I started with some print modeling, and then I went into voiceovers, then commercials, then into TV and film.
Nice!
Yeah.
What might we have seen you in?
Well, I was in an episode of Good Luck Charlie on Disney, and I actually have an episode of Jessie on Disney coming out pretty soon.
So tell us about your role on Jessie.
So I play a girl that Luke has a crush on, and she's kind of sporty and tough, which I'm not sporty and tough, but he tries to impress her during a game of dodgeball, and then he asks a special guest that's going to be on the show for some advice, but the advice doesn't really help, and things kind of go wrong for him.
So how did you get your first big break?
Well, I guess you could consider my first big break was on a soap opera in New York called As the World Turns. I played Natalie Snyder, which was the daughter of Holden and Lily Snyder, and it started out with like a lot of drama actually in the show, and the first scene I shot was at a funeral. The first thing that the lady who played my mom said was, I'm normally much more fun than this, because the entire time that we were shooting the scene, she was crying.
So you were recently at Sundance. Tell us about it.
Yes, the film that I am in, part of it went for a screening. It's called Wrong Cops, and it's a unique take on a futuristic police force in LA. I play one of the cop's daughters, and he gets in this kind of trouble, and I find out about it, and I'm really shocked about it. And so I get to scream like there's no tomorrow, and it was really fun.
So in addition to your on-screen acting, you're also a voiceover actress. Can you tell us about that?
Well, I am the voice of a train called Zeffie on Disney Junior show Chuggington. It's a really cute show, originally from Britain, which I love Britain. So
British people are really cool.
Right? They totally are. So it's just really cool that, you know, I get to like transform the British girl's voice into my voice.
What other voiceover work have you done?
I was the voice of Captain Cluck, who was a superhero on the Electric Company. And that was so much fun because she went around this farm and she just kind of helped all the chickens with their problems.
Yeah.
And it was really fun. Really cool concept.
Awesome. And you also got to hang out with Big Bird.
Yes, I was on a bunch of episodes of Sesame Street.
So are you involved in any charity or community work?
Well, I have raised money with my friends for St. Jude's and for MS, which is multiple sclerosis. And we've just kind of gone out and, you know, raised money and then donated to them. I've done an MS walk, which I raised money for that too, that was really fun.
So what's been your most satisfying moment on a project?
I'm gonna have to say, when I was working on Jessie, I got to work with one of my best friends, Peyton List. We're old friends. You know, we knew each other when we lived in New York, and we hung out all the time there. We went to dance together, and the week that I worked, we actually shot it over Halloween. So on Halloween, which I think was a Wednesday last year, we all dressed up and went around, you know, rehearsing the scenes in our costumes, and it was really, really fun.
So what did you go as?
I was a duck. I wasn't like a full-out duck. I was wearing a leotard and a tutu, and it was yellow, and then I wore duck slippers, and it looked like a duck. Ducks have always been one of my favorite animals. So, you know, people can adopt like pandas and penguins because they're going extinct. So, you know, you can get a certificate saying that you rescued an animal. So ducks aren't really going extinct, but I found a website where you could adopt any animal and have a certificate proving that it's yours. So I ended up just adopting a duck. And I have a certificate at home and a picture of the duck saying that the duck is mine.
So do you have physical possession of this duck?
I don't. I actually only have the picture, but I did name him. His name is Waldo. So I have that picture of him framed with his name.
Nice. So can at any moment you ask for them to take another picture and they'll send it to you?
I don't think so. I think the only proof I have that I have Waldo is the certificate and the picture that I have, so.
Okay. Is there anything you'd like to say to your fans?
Sure. I would just like to say thank you guys so much for all the support, and just stay confident and always be true to who you are.